Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. This is Yankees Nonsense. It's your boy, M. Francis E. The American League Championship the best of 7 will feature the New York Yankees coming up sweeping off the Minnesota Twins. Yeah, baby. Let's get it against the Houston Astros, who, I don't know, they gave everybody a scared kind of struggle versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Hey, check it out. I bet the Yankees right now, they feel good. They feel rested. They didn't have to go play 5 games versus the Twins. That is a plus. That gives them a sense of refreshment, which definitely helps out when it comes to resting the pitchers. Starting out, it gives Boone like some time to like prepare for games, and it definitely helps out. Today is Friday, October 11th. In the morning, early in the morning, at least for me, it's pretty early in the morning. And so the pitchers have not been announced. I'm just here to give you guys some Yankees nonsense, brought to you by Nonsense Sports on a preview of the American League Championship. This is your boy, M. Francis C's. This is Yankees Nonsense, brought to you by Nonsense Sports. Let's go, Yankees! Let's go! Now, it's going to be the best of 7 games between the Yankees and the Astros. Most people that watch baseball, have been watching baseball for a while, this was set in stone that this was expected from both of the teams. The Astros having one of the best pitchers and starting pitching rotations in Justin Verlander, Garrett Cole, Zach Greinke, and when it comes to the Yankees, the Bronx Bombers, of course. So the Bronx Bombers, for a reason, they led the league in runs, and they overcame every possible injury out there. There should be a statistic on how many Yankee players went down and how they were able to bounce back from them. But hey, this is going to be a fun series. Like I said before, no starting lineup have been announced. And I got to tell you this: every move is critical. Every move can make a difference. So it makes the whole concept even better. And the fact that they don't tell us for time or anything it's amazing. And it's just, to me, it makes it really exciting because you know what? Let's take an overview of the whole concept, okay? So the Astros pitching, Verlander, Cole, Greinke, without a doubt, they're going to be starting at some point in time. You should be counting on that, just writing it down. Also, the Astros do have home court advantage. They could just be saving their best pitchers for when they're at home, and I don't know, take their chances in the middle 3 games. But hey, I wouldn't do that. Regardless, Verlander got exposed by the Rays. They know that without rest, he's not the same guy. I don't know, maybe he doesn't sleep good, he may have a bad game. But he could be plugged in at any point in time in the series, and nobody should take that lightly. Just because the Rays, he may just be having a bad night that day. I don't know. I would not count on it. The Verlander is a great pitcher, and he's a great pitcher, and definitely don't want to catch him on a day that he's pissed off or anything like that. So get your balls ready. Make sure that it's the balls that he likes or whatever else is, because if Verlander's pissed off, then he may just throw a no-hitter, and we do not need that at all. The Yankees do not need Verlander to go out there full on fire. Now, being honest, and I can be honest about this, I've been watching the Yankees pretty more than the usual, you can say, for the last couple of years, and there's not that confidence in the starting rotation when it comes to the pitchers. Yes, Luis Severino is showing that he's still not 100%, but he's deadly somewhere in the high 80s, low 90s concept. It was a shame what happened to Domingo Germán, but we're not going to dwell on the past. And, what the Yankees do have, they truly have a great bullpen. That if the starter can go 5 to 6 and they close it out, and in case of James Paxton, about 4.5, then Ottavino, Luis Essa, they can take over. Zach Britton, the Cuban Missile, Rosa Chapman, he can close down the game for you. So expect to see the usage of the bullpen really be used in a way that Boone has been thinking about mastering the whole time. And I know that we all hate on Boone or the way that he uses the bullpen, but in my opinion, there has to be a method to the madness that he has when it comes to this bullpen, and I think that's really what helps the Yankees out is the things that Boone is able to do out of nowhere. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. We just gotta hope that it works. Like I said, 7-game series, every move counts. 2 games in Houston, 3 games in New York, and then back to Houston for the last 2 if necessary. Hopefully not. Hey, game 1 is on Saturday. That'll be tomorrow. For the Astros, this is kind of like the way that I would look at it. For game 1, I want to say Greinke. I would definitely send out Greinke to play. He's somewhat rested. He hasn't been playing great outside of the home anyways, so it's better to start him at home where he's kind of comfortable for looking at it from an actual perspective. Garrett Cole just played. Justin Verlander just played. Greinke's probably your next best option, and starting him in New York is already not a good idea. So save somebody else for that. Also, they want to give their main guys rest, and that's really important to the Astros. And they know for them to be successful, Verlander has to be rested. Cole has to be rested, who has been unstoppable. That dude is scary unstoppable right now. For the Yankees, James Paxton did okay to good in that first game. He gave up 3 runs, but overall a solid 4 innings. He gets the benefit of the doubt because the Yankees did score 10 runs, and nobody's really looking at that. I wanted Chad Green to start that game as an opener and, fill it out a little bit. But, hey, Paxton's got us to win. And, it works out. He does, he's pretty good. He's just, I don't know. Something about Paxton just kind of scares me. But, hey, Jay Happ is a pitcher the Yankees do have in the lineup, but they're not going to drop him. And he hasn't started yet, but he's a solid veteran. He has experience in the playoffs, and that's a guy that they could turn to in game 1. With every move being so critical for both teams, there's no way to set up a starting lineup. There are too many factors. There's no way to figure it out. Who will get hot, how some players will deal with the pressure, who goes out drinking the night before, who's popping champagnes, who's not popping champagnes. There's so many factors, and it's really fun. But check it out. Here at Yankees Nonsense Sports, I penned something down how the starting lineup for the next 7 games could go, ideally. So that way when Boone is out here watching Nonsense Sports, he knows that we're looking out for you, Boone. Because let's go Yankees, all right? So check it out. So game 1, James Paxton, but also have Chad Green ready just in case. I like Chad Green. I think he does great as an opener. I want to give him like 2 to 3 innings and then going right into the bullpen and just... You have one of the best bullpens in baseball. Why not use it? Game 2, Severino, and that will make sense in a minute. Game 2, Severino, and I'll tell you why in a second, and I'll kind of backtrack on that as well. Game 3 is back home for the Yankees, so you have to go with Tanaka. Game 3 for sure. Game 4, Happett's available. He should be rested. Give him a couple of pitches as a reliever, game 1 and 2, but keep this guy set as a game 4 starter. Game 5, if you don't start Chad Green, then for game 5, you give Chad Green and the bench mob a bit of a chance to prove themselves and to play. Game 6, you got to turn back to Paxton or even like a CC Sabathia if he's still in the roster. It's more of an opening role for either of these guys and nothing long term. We're talking, like I said, 3 to 4 innings tops. Let the bullpen do their job. You have one of the best bullpens in baseball. The Yankees have one of the best bullpens in baseball and it will be used. Now, which leaves Game 7 with a rested Luis Severino versus a more than likely Justin Verlander. I do think that it doesn't really matter how Garrett Cole is doing. The Astros, they do trust Verlander, and I would assume that's the guy they're going to go with. It makes the most sense for them. But really, it all depends how the series goes. If the Yankees win Game 1, I would save up Severino for a home game, or save up Happ or Green, and maybe go with Happ or Green. There's too many factors. If you win Game 1, then what are the chances you can sweep the Astros at home? Even though the Tampa Bay just did that. The Tampa Bay won the home games. It's really hard to beat a team in their home stadium. So I wouldn't. To me, I'd rather have play game by game. Save Severino for decision games, important games. Excuse me, my bad. Garrett Cole has been one of the best pitchers for the Astros, while Verlander has been a bit emotional. So In my opinion, at the end for Game 7, it could be a call over Verlander. But also, these guys don't want to work. They want their names, they want their brand names like the Verlander and the Cole. They want that to strike fears in the batter's eye, which in terms of the Bronx Bombers, they don't give a fuck about your name. Whoever's playing, whether it's big timers getting paid, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, or Gio Urshela, they're trying to hit, and they're trying to hit hard like a Saturday night at 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? But except the game is at 6. But hey, let's go Yankees! Yeah! All right, so the Astros highest. Let's talk about the batting a little bit. The Astros highest scoring game was 6 runs. They let their Rays score 10 runs on Game 3, and there were not any shutouts, which is great because nobody wants to see a team just get completely shut out. The Yankees scored 10, 8, and 5, keeping the Twins to 4-21. We're talking about the Minnesota Twins, who led the league in home run leaders, and they broke so many records. The Yankees were able to put them on freeze. Now, you cannot guarantee that against the Astros, but truly, the only guy that I'm truly worried about is Jose Altuve. He is honestly a beast. He has been single-handedly leads the Astros offense. He leads them with 3 home runs, set 5 RBIs, 7 hits. That's the guy the Yankees have to worry about. If you can put Jose Altuve on freeze, it's a plus. Like, it's a plus. It's definitely a plus. Carlos Correa is out there fanning like he's working at a Dominican grocery store, just swinging side to side, just trying to keep some type of air moving, but really he's not doing very much for them. But check it. The Astros play 5 games. It comes into a factor into it. The Yankees on the other side, Gleyber Torres, DJ LeMahieu, Sir Didi, Brett Gardner, maybe each have 1 homer each. But those guys are going to be good. They're rested. They have been, watching pitchers. They have been scouting. They have been doing their job while they're not playing the game. Now, yes, when it comes to a bit concerning when it comes to the batting lineups are, to me, Giancarlo Stanton and Gary Sanchez, who must still be somewhere in the buzz because their game has not shown up at all. To me, having an aggressive Gary Sanchez could be like a big X factor for the Yankees. He had 1 hit versus the Tampa Bay Rays, but at the same time, he could pop off any time. So you have to keep him in the lineup. His defense is better. His batting just needs to catch up to whatever's going on, man. So have a good night's sleep, man. Eat some Cheerios and hit some out of the park here. Get it, brah. Come on, let's get it. I want to see Sanchez be successful. Edwin Encarnacion, he has been a great pickup for the Yankees. If you talk about Edwin Encarnacion, what he's done for the Yankees, it's unbelievable the things that he has been able to do in the short time that he has been with the team. The strategy for the Yankees when it comes to the batting is to swing for the fences. It's plain and simple. You are the Bronx Bombers. Be the Bronx Bombers. Now, a big topic right now is that if Aaron Hicks makes the roster, it will be a pretty hard situation, don't get me wrong, to plug him in, but Boone has a good rotation between Stanton and Maben, and Garner has been clutch, so it's pretty like a tough situation. But you know what? But maybe Hicks should be given a 3 stance at bat that Stanton is getting if he's not putting them to good use. I'm a big Stanton fan, and I do believe that he's a great player, but he hasn't been healthy. He hasn't really been in the game. Like, he's been playing, but come on, man. What has Stanton done? Aaron Hicks, while coming up from injury, now having played the last 2 months, but it's maybe they can help each other out and balance the whole self out. Maybe Giancarlo Stanton just needs like a day off, and Aaron Hicks could be feeling himself. But it's a tough situation, and they will still have to drop somebody. So I would say somewhere between Tyler Lyons and CC Sabathia, they should be in that bubble. The rotation for the bullpen for the Yankees is good. It's good to have depth, but at the same time, you have to trust the guys that you have. But it's a tough decision to bring in a guy that has been injured, for a guy that has been there. It's never fun, especially in a game of baseball where every move counts. But yeah, what do you guys think about the Yankees Astros series? I want to see Gary Sanchez get into the game and murder everything, hit for the fans. I want him to hit 15 home runs versus the Houston Astros. That's what I want. Is it going to happen? Maybe not 15, but 13 to 12 could be like a possibility. The Yankees need 4 wins to advance. In my opinion, they have to do it in 5 or 6. Game 7 in Houston Game 7 in Houston is very doubtful. I don't care if they're starting Luis Severino or if they bring back Derek Jeter to start out and pitch for them. But Game 7 versus a fired-up Cole or a fired-up Verlander may be a tough game. But if anybody the Yankees could do it, I do want the Yankees to win, of course. I'm a Yankees fan. Let's go Yankees. And a sweep is unlikely, but the possibility of 5 or 6 makes sense. And seriously, you could just be taking the L to Verlander and Cole and just exposing everybody else. Maybe not the greatest of strategy to say, yeah, we'll just give a game to Cole and we'll give a game to Verlander. But as long as you wins the other 4, you should be good to go, right? So, hey guys, first thing first, let's go Yankees. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. I know it's a little bit lengthy one, but there was a lot of things that I wanted to get in there. But please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment your game predictions. Let me know what you guys' expectations for the Yankees, for the Astros. Let me know what you guys thinking about my expectations. Lastly, let's go Yankees. Hope you guys have a great day. Let's go. This is Nonsense Sports. Well, this is Yankees Nonsense, brought to you by Nonsense Sports. It's your boy, I'm Francis. See you guys have a great day.